It's Support Your Tomato Day. Let me show you what I mean. I want to point out a tomato variety that so far so good, I'm loving it. This is one called Amelia, and just look at all the fruit on this small plant. It's a Bonnie tomato. It's one that they sell, and I picked some up this year and planted them. The reason I chose this variety, well, there were three reasons actually. First, it's a great tasting tomato. Secondly, it's very disease resistant. And third, it grows at a determined height. In other words, it's not going to sprawl all over the tomato vine, if you will. So these low cages are perfect. And this is the last plant that I have to cage. And you can see I'm just using this concrete reinforcing wire. I'm a little late this year because, well, the season heated up in a hurry, and now I'm just trying to stay up with it. I pick up this wire at the home improvement store, and it's really great for using for cages. So you just take these tines on the ends and you just fold them around like that. Make sure they're sticking into the cage so you don't scrape your arm on it when you're picking. These cages are important because it keeps the tomatoes up and off the ground because I don't want the fruit to rot. These are beautiful plants and loaded with tomatoes. Okay, I mentioned this is a determinate. It grows to a determined size. Let's go take a look at some indeterminates over here. Now this variety I've grown in the past and like it a lot. This one's called Juliet. It's a grape type tomato. A lot of people call it a mini Roma. If you love Roma tomatoes, you'll love Juliet. It's delicious on salads. And what I'm doing here is I'm tying Juliet up. If you grow Juliet in your garden, you're going to have to get a handle on her because she'll grow all over the place. She's not like Amelia. So this is an indeterminate tomato, and that means it's going to grow to an indeterminate length. So it's going to keep producing tomatoes on the ends, and what I do is just run the vines over this woven wire fence, and it works out really well. So just take this twine like this and pull up the ends of the vines and just wrap them around and just gently tie them. So I still have this much length of twine so that later, next week when I come along and there's another vine that needs to be tied in, then I have it there to do. It's just a little efficient trick I learned a long time ago. If you're enjoying these tips on how to grow great tomatoes and produce some of your own food, check in with us regularly and make sure you subscribe to ehowhome. Ooh, Juliet, you're growing. Look at you. You're out of control, girl.